Adopting Linux as a platform by Microsoft is a major and interesting step. Microsoft included Linux as a platform for SQL Server right from SQL Server 2017 version. In this video, I will discuss a couple of points related to this major step taken by Microsoft. I am Atif Shehzad, a Microsoft Data Platform consultant and trainer. You can find my blog and updates on blog.dbdigger.com. Microsoft took Linux as a threat and rival for a long time. Adopting Linux is a major shift in strategy that has business reasons at its base. Cloud is an area that Microsoft cannot afford to lose in any case. Linux has a lot of users, and keeping the Microsoft Azure Linux free means to lose all potential customer base that is using Linux platform. Currently, more than 50% of Azure VMs are Linux based, and Linux is OS that is being used to support a lot of Azure services, microcontrollers, and infrastructure. Interestingly, Microsoft is now a prominent member of Linux Foundation. Microsoft showed inclination towards Linux around in 2012, and in 2016 Microsoft announced SQL Server on Linux. SQL Server can be deployed on a number of Linux distributions like Red Hat Linux, Debian, Ubuntu, etc. This deployment is not only available for SQL Server Enterprise Edition but for all editions of SQL Server. Microsoft declared it to continue and further strengthen the SQL Server on Linux for future versions of SQL Server as well. It was even in improved form of compatibility and support. Related to licensing, SQL Server licensing has no difference than that of Windows platform. A very interesting question at this point that how SQL Server is made cross-platform compatible, because we know that SQL Server was much embedded into Windows processes and even native Windows tools. All this magic lies in the platform abstraction layer. Microsoft introduced platform abstraction layer in new versions of SQL OS. Main concept of platform abstraction layer is to combine all OS related code at this layer so that rest of code works without any concern or customization related to OS. It was not a matter of days, but Microsoft executed a long research project, that is Drawbridge, to embed platform abstraction layer in SQL OS and made possible the cross-platform SQL Server deployment. With the passage of time, mostly DBAs become inclined to scripts and commands in TSQL, PowerShell, SMO as compared to GUI and clicks. But this is even more necessary for smooth day-to-day tasks on Linux. Some of those tasks are configuring and connecting through Telnet or SSH, opening and editing the files, viewing and managing the permissions on files, deploy, remove or update a software package, accessing and managing the state of Linux processes. Hopefully you liked this talk. Feel free for any feedback or any query about it.